During the training, the QRF3 personnel underwent specialized courses on improved explosive devices, first aid, and tactical surgical operation for high-value targets. This training was deemed essential in line of the evolving nature of global military warfare and the use of modern military technology. For the Chief of Defense Staff of the Gambia Armed Forces, Mamat Ocham, the training is expected to boost up the tactical prowess of his men and women in colors and put them on track for a possible deployment when the need arises.
We need to build the capacities of our soldiers in their individual skills and in their group skills. Like you've seen here, the skills that was demonstrated involves two aspects. One is the individual soldier. He has to be very knowledgeable about what his role in the group is. And he has to be able to execute his task professionally, so that at the end of the day, objectives set by command could be achieved. Given, the importance of training, we have prioritized it, and it takes much of our time now. And at all the levels of command, commanders are tasked through the CDS training directive, which comes annually, to provide training based on a quarterly basis. Most of the time, in each quarter, depending on the activities that happens, that is the kind of training which goes on. This particular training is what is called the pre-deployment training, which is in preparation for our soldiers who are IMAC to be deployed for a UN or an ECOWAS or an African Union mission.
According to Captain Sekou Jajo, the chief instructor of the Gambia Armed Forces Training School, training is crucial as an untrained soldier is the biggest liability in an army. Captain Jajo stressed the importance of continuous honing skills to adapt to changing operational environment.
I've seen in the military that if you want a few big regrets when disaster strikes, then you must provide ahead of time doctrine and resources to respond. And there is no better way in doing that other than training, because training in the army is one of the key functions of command. Training helps individual commanders at all levels to identify gaps between the strengths and weaknesses of their soldiers under command. It as well instills discipline and builds team cohesion, but most importantly, it consolidates and strengthens the tactical proficiencies of troops under command.
Captain John Stone of the British Mobile Training Team hailed the Quick Reaction Force 3 personnel for their eagerness to learn new skills and share ideas, which he believes will strengthen the military ties between Banjul and London.
A joy to train with them, and we've learnt a lot back off them, especially about working in West Africa and what it takes to work in this region. I couldn't have asked for more from the Gambian people. It's been an excellent reception here. We've had a great time and great reception outside of just training, but the training ordnance themselves have been fantastic. They've done everything we've asked for them and more, and we hope to work again with them in the future and keep this long-standing relationship going between Britain and the Gambia.
The Defence Minister, retired General Seny Modunjai, applauded the British government for supporting the Gambia Armed Forces and laments the practical use of skills acquired during training in military operation.
We have been receiving a lot of support from the UK government, and this is all possible because of the healthy bilateral relations that happily exist between the Republic of the Gambia and the United Kingdom. I remember way back in the 80s, when we were also young officers in the armed forces, this was the very ground that we used to conduct a lot of training activities. FIBOA, fighting in built-up areas. Today what we have witnessed is what we call raid operations. And this is one of the most difficult operations if you must know how the military operations work. Extracting a high-value target in this kind of operations is very difficult. So today, the demonstration that has been done in collaboration with our Gambian instructors and also the troops that have participated in this 3-week exercise, I think they've done a great job. So we want to urge the leadership and also the troops that we are very happy that these are some of the training that can help us.
The Defense Minister and delegation also engaged in interactive sessions with personnel to further explore their areas of specialization. It is also worth noting that the British Mobile Training Team has over the years been very supportive of the Gambia Armed Forces.